my YouTube friends. We are traveling to Quebec via the great state of Vermont. On our way from Boston to Quebec, we traveled via Vermont and we stopped at the Quebec Gorge.
For two reasons. The first reason, this is here the cradle of French civilization in North America. This is where the French founded the first city in North America. So they were built during the French regime, those fortifications, and when the British took over, they made them higher, bigger, and monument from UNESCO.
That lady is on the ship bringing fruit and vegetables. Past this street was the most important financial street. Beautiful window art. Through the trees we can see the cliff. And the port in 1700 was much closer. There is the marks on this road showing where the shore was. This is the 1600 line. The remnants of the old city. This is the oldest part of the city.
But this is where it all started. The first building that was built here in 1608 by the founder Samuel de Champlain was in front of that little church we see down the street. Okay? And I want to explain that beautiful piece of art that's behind me. That's La Fresque des Québécois, the Quebecers, Europe. And it represents the city. If you look carefully, you'll notice the four seasons are represented. Please come closer.
Four seasons here.
Have spring with the lilac and flowers, and also summer. There's a big Quebec City typical architecture during the French regime in the middle. Severely damaged by big fires. So
good representation of the French architecture.
very steep roof because you wanted the snow to fall off next to him.
And in these windows we see many important people, historically important. Cobbled streets.
And it was called Notre Dame only, not Notre Dame only Notre Dame. Okay, do we have everyone? So please come closer. Please come closer. Okay.
And this is Louis XIV, King of France. We are going to use this funicular to go up.
Because of the trucks. But there are 10 cannons in the last movie called the Royal Battery. And that was a this is a hotel, never a shuttle. It was built, the first part in front was finished building in 1896. French smile. There you go. Oh, la, la. About tearing this place down to make a park. Of art, again, painted the same years as the first one at the end of the 90s by French and local. And it represents this neighborhood, but it wasn't.
And this done is by the local artist, not French.
The most important one was 1889,
We'll use a funicular to get up now.
The power plant here was built on top of Montmorency Falls, which is 9 miles about east of here. And in 1885, they were able to take the hydroelectricity that was produced there and light up all the lanterns that were on the wooden terrace, different terrace. And Chateau Frontenac was not even built. And at that time, it was a world record, the farthest that the hydroelectricity had traveled.
Wow, that is amazing.
We're a major producer of hydroelectricity in the province. So see, This is the narrowest spot of the St. Lawrence River. Lots of current and lots of rocks and shallow bottoms there. And we'll see from the top. I'm going to show you my winter office. My ski resort.
Yay! Whoa.
Hotel that we saw from the down.
This is south.
The border with USA connecting the state of Maine is not far away, maybe an hour and a half.
On the Farmers Island, Ile d'Orléans. The last two bridges crossing the St. Lawrence River.
The Price Building, the first post office.
And that's named after him. But you see the Louis that was built in the first one.
The hotel from the other side. The best restaurants of Quebec are located on this street.
Chapel.
Ursuline
At the
Chapel.
end of the street, that's the Ursuline School. The first one founded in North America for the world in 1639. The chapel. I'm offering you knowledge. The Holy Trinity Anglican Cathedral. That's the first Anglican church that was built outside the British Island. It was here in Quebec City.
1804.
And
Started
so when
the
they built that
construction.
church, they built it 4 feet higher than
The Queen Elizabeth with Prince Philip visited this church in 1987. This is very old chamber organ. The basilica. On the opposite side we can see the City Hall building.
That's a reality. So whenever you see, if you go to the, they keep physical.
This is the story of this gentleman. This is his coffin. This is the holy door, but you need to open and go through from the outside. This is the holy door from the outside, and it's above the ground. After the tour of Quebec, we came here. We are going up using a cable car. Montmorency waterfalls. We are now on the top of the Montmorency Falls, and by the way, they call it a small Niagara Falls. We are now so close. Viewing from another location. on this side of the bridge, on the other side of the bridge. And before I was viewing from there. The force of the water is unimaginable. Just look at the Montmorency waterfall.